Hello everyone, we're going to be streaming some bughouse on chess.com. I should be partnering Sage of Silicon Valley. He asked yesterday if we could partner, but he's not here yet. We'll start off in the random pool. My idea here is queen, okay, queen over. I have queen in or bishop takes knight. If I go queen in, we have knight check. So we have some options. All right. So I'm going to come in here. He kind of has to put the queen up. Okay, that's a little surprising. But that's okay. So if he takes, I don't think I can take back. Because then there's the knight. Oh, shoot. I really screwed that one up. This is not good. I think I just lose without trades. I really blundered this one. I'm not warmed up. Okay, well, this is resignable then. I needed a blocker, and partner did not trade anything. So yeah, that was a disastrous opening. Oh, we're playing a true player dupe, unfortunately. Okay, these trades are not great. Maybe I don't care about the queen. I think I have to care about the, let's try this. Okay. Well. It's pretty awful. Oh, shit. God, this is a disaster. I think I'm just dead, to be honest. Oh, he's partnered to J Killer also. That's not great. Not great for me, I mean. J Killer's a great partner. Partner's saying no queen. But it is forced. Not a great start. So we have to deal with this again. Oh, God. Okay. We have to go queen up. I should just block him. Let me just block him because I hate playing dupes. Oh, God. Chess.com makes it very hard to block people, unfortunately. Ah, this is such a fucking disaster. I don't know why he resigned. That was ridiculous. Okay, but now I have to go over to his account and block him. All right. Like I wasn't gonna give the queen. This is covered. He's gonna play like knight here, something like that. All right, we'll go to the minor leagues here. And a sack. 2 pawns for a piece is really a trade, not a sack. And I'm gonna defend the pawn. If I had trades, then I could have just won the game immediately, but I didn't have trades there, so we retreated. Partner has moved his f-pawn and then hung his queen. That is an immediate block. So let's go ahead and block him right now. Okay. Blocked. So luckily I don't have to partner this guy anymore. He's just is hanging stuff for nothing. That was a hung pawn. Why are you hanging all of your pieces for nothing? I'm trying to open up the rook file. Take that. So this is a little bit vulnerable, but these squares are covered, so hopefully we'll be safe. Partner continues to hang pieces. Oh, this is a good move though. Hitting the queen, attacking the knight. First good move all game. All right. I'm gonna go after this bishop. All right. Is the rook okay? Rook's probably not good. Okay. Great move. Okay. So partner is doing pretty good now. Offering a rook, which is not great for my partner. Oh, now it's really bad for him actually. Oh, that is just a hung bishop. And a rook mates him. Basically forever. Okay. Might be a bad idea. I'm trying to open up this rook. Basically, I have to win on my board. My partner is going to die for sure. Okay. It's so hard to play like this. Guess I retreat this. Maybe try to like check him or something. Okay, a pawn is crushing. Oh, bishop's even more crushing. Okay. Oh, partner's gonna flag. That is unfortunate. Partner makes any move, he wins. Okay. Great job, partner. Okay, Sage of Silicon Valley does not seem to be showing up. If anyone else wants to partner, let me know. Maybe I should change my stream title. Okay, we're gonna grab the center. Get our bishop out. Move the knights out. Have rook over if he tries to come in. Yeah. Knight covers his pawn. I'm gonna take with bishop here. I think that's designed to like open up his bishop or queen. Okay. So I win a piece for a pawn here. That's a free pawn. We take those. Maybe a free rook. We'll see. I do want to get e6 in, get my bishop out. Eventually, I take the rook. This is a free pawn for him. It's the obvious move. Don't think I'll find it. So I have this tactic, but then a knight would fork my queen. So I'm not really going to bother with it. I want to get my king castled as soon as possible. Oh, he found the free pawn. Nice. I want to get my king castled. I have given him this open rook file, though. It's a little bit dangerous. Maybe I don't castle my king. I'll just throw a pawn in the way. Gives me the option of castling. Alright. Let's kick this bishop out. Alright, I'm going to try to hop this knight in. Oh, partner has new knight in is a spectacular move. Okay, I'm going to take the free pawn. This may be a little risky. He can move the bishop away. Various play. Well, here I can take. This could be a good move for him. But I think I can throw in a knight check. And then take. You know, defend in while checking. Let me tell him knight at c7. Okay. You played the move. Awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna drop this guy back. Partner just won a free queen. That is helpful. Now he can take the rook, or he has rook check, bishop in. Okay. Let's throw in a check. Alright. We could take, maybe we just castle. King's pretty safe. This looks like a free pawn. He's going after my rook, which I'm not really a fan of. I guess I'll just take this guy. Okay. I'm gonna play this move. It defends my position, also attacks his rook. What? Oh, he flagged. Shoot. I did not realize my partner was playing so slow. That's unfortunate. We were completely winning. I should have noticed he was playing just super slow, and I should have sped it up there. That's somewhat my fault. Okay, this is outrun you. He just makes random fast moves that are bad. Okay. Well, I guess we push this. So he wants to rook in the corner. Probably mates my partner. He might already have mate, to be honest. Alright, I'm just gonna go. Oh, partner did not defend. He made it himself. Alright, yeah, it's impossible to win with a partner trying to lose. So, looks like today's going to be nothing but losses. I think I've won one game all day. Hmm. I don't like this bishop on this diagonal, so we're going to try to get rid of it. Okay. Well. Oh, I could have taken this. Would have been a much better move. Okay. I'm in some trouble here. You can take my queen. Don't much care about the queen. Oh, partner's in trouble. I'm probably mated. Oh, he didn't mate me. This was mate. I mean, I'm still mated. Knight here is going to lead to mate. Pawn here looks pretty good for him. I think pawn check is just mate, as he can promote. Okay. Well, I gotta run up. Oh, we might win this. Partner says to stop. Tell me go. We're up a ton of time. I'm just gonna let my partner mate. He has queen in the corner. Or bishop takes queen. Yeah, Outrun you missed a ton of mates there. Let's go back and look because it's a little bit instructive. Again, Outrun you, he just tries to play fast and he makes free moves. He doesn't look for good moves. So here I'm completely mated. Just queen takes pawn. And then if king over, this is mate. If I interpose, queen takes his mate. So this is like the clearest mate. And there's other mates too, by the way. So like knight check, king over, knight check, king back, pawn check is mate, or king this way, rook here is mate. So I mean the knight mated, even without the queen here. And his move of the pawn check was fine, also led to mate. There's a bunch of mates here. I think the clearest is probably just pawn check. Just pawn check, and then you can just like promote pawns. If I take, it's really disastrous. You can take this, promote the queen, discover check. You have like 2 queens on the board. And if I go here without taking, then that's a better chance of living. But I think just promote to queen, promote to promote, discover check. Looks really bad. So here, oh shoot, God, God, just.com makes things difficult. Okay, where were we? Here. Okay, this knight move was not so great. But, I mean, even here, he's still crushing. But like there's a lot of other ways to mate. Um, I mean, the first thing he should do is just prevent me from running up. So like rook over first is good. I guess knight check isn't terrible. The rook takes bishop was terrible. So here, maybe I'm just safe. I mean, he's running out of attacks. Oh, here's an interesting thing he could do. He could do knight check, promote to knight check. And then if rook takes, there's rook here check, supported by the knight. So promote to knight, rook takes, rook check. If he goes up, then bishop check, king up. In fact, wait, I have, hold on. So no, knight check, rook takes, rook check. He goes up here. Then we should have knight takes pawn check. Or no, hold on. Then the rook is covered. Maybe that doesn't work. I was looking at like getting this bishop out of the way. Yeah, maybe you just needed more material. Obviously the clearest mate was like queen takes a while ago. Alright, let's go back in the pool. Okay. This is not great for me. Knight is great. I did not play that opening the best, but partner did great. We were up time. So here I figured I could just stall for a knight. I was one under attack. Partner also had a nice attack of his own. Actually, I guess the knight can't really go anywhere except back here. Knight goes back here, there's pawn in, which wins either a queen or a knight. If it comes one of these places, the queen takes it. Comes over here, the pawn takes it. If it comes over here, knight takes it. I think that was the only move. And pawn in. Should win. So yeah, if I get a queen instead of a knight, then probably takes a couple pawns. Let's see, how do I handle that? Like just new pawn at g2 is pretty crushing. Has to take with king. And then one more pawn. Mates, pawn, king back, queen in. Okay. I'm gonna avoid the queen trade for now. Oh, that gives this. That was dumb of me. Oh, I had a much better move. God, I'm playing so bad. Okay. Oh, partner's attacking. He wants trades. He wants a knight. Here's a knight. He has knight here, I guess. Probably trade queens if he does that. Okay. Being knight checks, I think I can slide. Well, there we just castle. Interesting. I think I can ignore that. Offering a queen trade. That's got to be good for my partner. My position is not great though. This is looking a bit hazardous. Oh god. Partner says he's playing badly. Me too, buddy. Me too. Hmm. How do I live through this? I think I have to give up like 8 queens. Alright, we're gonna try this. I have mate, but I mated my partner. Yeah, I'll look at the... Okay, outrun you pre-moved. Alright, let's... Let's look back at that game. I don't think he should have taken with knight. I think king takes was safer. King takes queen. Then the knight guards more of those squares. Yeah, I mean, it was impossible at this point. He might still have been dead the other way, but it was kind of worth a shot. With king takes, he just has more room to like run around. But I think this is better defensively. But yeah, it's my fault. I traded like a whole bunch of pieces. Like I thought, number one, I thought he was attacking. But number two, like I had to sack to live it then. I don't know where I don't know where Sage of Silicon Valley is. It's weird. He said he wanted to play tonight, and he's not here. Go back in the pool. So if he takes, we sack. Alright, now we just defend. If up, we take. Alright, so this is a reasonable trade. I'm gonna throw a knight in here. We're defending f7, also attacking the queen. We're tempoing him a little bit. So this is with check. And I think I could just take the knight, but I don't need to. I'm just gonna take the knight. I'm gonna go up. Might be a mistake, but if he gets a queen, this is safer. If not, maybe it's less safe. My king is going on a little bit of an adventure, but I think we can come back to home base, and we should be okay. So if queen in, am I mated is the question. Alright, well we're taking this. Just for safety's sake. Alright, my bishop guards these squares. Guarding this one. If he takes, I can take. Now my bishop guards the dark squares. I'm trying to keep the king safe. Take this. Take. Okay, well that we take. Alright. So I'm probably safe. But just in case. You know what? This may be a little bit adventurous, but my bishop can retreat to take a knight that comes in here. I think the only thing bad is like a queen. Alright, this helps me defend a little bit. I'm gonna take that. Partner's king seems safe. We have mate. I probably was a little bit too greedy there. So if anyone wants to partner, let me know. Partner anyone, any rating, any skill level, as long as we can be on voice chat. Communication is the key to this game. I don't like this dark squared weakness. C5 is generally a bad move. We see it creates these dark squared weaknesses and have to deal with the whole game. Oh, I'm playing diagonally from Jarl. This will be tough. Okay, we'll take that. I'm probably going to lose something here. This looks pretty bad. I'm going to lose a lot, actually. I'm probably dead. I don't think I can live through this. Looks like partner's dead too. I'm going to guard the center pawn. We're looking here. See if he sacks. He did not. I'm going to castle first to protect this. This was hanging, but better to keep the king safe. I'm going to keep grabbing the center. Probably want to pin the knight. I'm going to pin the knight. Maybe hop the knight in. Alright, we're going to take here. He takes my knight, I take back. Tempo the queen. I'm baffled why he's sitting. Like, this is a logical move for him. Pin the knight. This is a terrible move. It accomplishes absolutely nothing. Well, unless his opponent's a dumbass. Now it actually attacks something, because the bishop no longer defends. I would just take this bishop, to be honest. Okay. I guess I take this. My worry is a knight check. Doesn't kill me, but it's not pleasant. I guess if I get a knight, I still have the fork. Big partner's getting a queen. Okay. Telling him knight takes a3. The knights guard each other. Now he's threatening bishop in. Found it. Nice. My king is now very safe. For some reason, he traded away one of his really great knights. Baffled why, but I guess it happens at the 1100 level. Continue to tempo this queen until he decides to give it to me for free. Apparently is right now. Great job, partner. Okay. Still no partners. I'll jump back in the pool. Play an Affidate Master. And grab the center. That's a free knight. Alright. We're sacking, we're going in. Do I take that? I don't think I do. Okay. Well. Interesting. Gosh, I want more material here. I don't think I'm going to get anything else, so we've got to find something interesting. Maybe I just let him take this. I don't want to give the knight, though. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking great at all. I think I'm pretty much dead here. I should not be able to live through this. Oh, thank you so much for the raid from Tactician Tyra. Tyara, really appreciate it. We are playing Bughouse here. We have kind of a lost position. We're trying to make magic happen. I'll give you a shout out. I'll try to give you a shout out. Yes, I am an economist too. Okay. Well, let me just take this. Let me just go here. gonna try to get this shot out right. Oh, oops. I'll shoot. Sorry, clearly I was copy and pasted poorly. We're trying to get some tempo over here. I'm looking at like Rook in the corner to try to mate him. Telling my partner just to live because I am winning. But welcome in. For those who don't know, this is Bughouse. Bughouse is a chess variant played by 4 players in teams of 2. Whenever you capture a piece, you hand it to your partner. And you can make a normal chess move, or take any of the pieces your partner has captured, place them on any empty square as a move. Checkmate or flag on either board ends the game. You can play on chess.com. Great job, partner. So I am looking for a partner. If anyone wants to partner up, let me know. I'll partner anyone, any rating, any skill level, as long as we can be on voice chat. I got a little bit lucky there. This FIDE master, he was trying to get initiative on me, but I got a little more initiative on him. So this game is much more fun if you play with like a partner on voice chat, like a manual partner. But right now I'm just in the random pool, which is a little bit awkward. All right, so we want some trades. If he gets a knight, I'll put the knight on d3. Might be like knight coming in. Unfortunately, we're down time. This is gonna be awkward. Let's see, maybe I let him take this. All right, he got me the knight. This attacks the bishop, defends the pawn. I get to hold on to this pawn. All right. We're just gonna keep developing. I don't know why he's sitting. It's always a mystery when they sit. I don't know. I don't know why this guy is sitting. It's just so weird. It's so weird when people sit. This guy's probably going to resign, even though I just won him a free queen. It's so hard playing with the random pool. Come on, dude. The only way we lose is by time. Any move. This guy doesn't seem to understand that we are up a shitload of pieces. The random pool is so frustrating. Okay, this guy just hung the queen that I won. Again, he's gonna flag. Like, I won him 50 pieces, and I'm gonna win him 50 more, but like, there's nothing we can do because this guy is not really trying to win. So I could have taken this, but my back rank would have been weak. Like a knight would have mated me, potentially. I'm trying to grab this rook. Partner has nice attacking moves. He has rook check, potentially. Alright, we're taking that for sure. Okay. Now, a lot of things mate for me. Should I risk? Oh, okay. Well, this we can work with. Partner, unfortunately, is going to get mated. I'm baffled why this guy's sitting. So, like, this is why I lose games. Like, this is, like, the only way I lose games. So this guy, he sat for, like, 2 minutes with a million good moves. Every move I made, I won a piece. There are theory books for Bughouse. Yes. There are 6 books currently written on Bughouse. I have all of them. I was asked to write a chapter years ago, but I was busy because I was in law school at the time. So I didn't write the chapter and someone else did. But yeah, there's a lot of good books out there. There are 3 books in particular I recommend, and these are them. If anyone wants to partner, let me know. As you can see, the random pool is terrible. I won this guy like an extra set of pieces, and he hung all of it, and then got angry at me and flagged. Okay, now I'm partnered to Jarl. Jarl's pretty good. So we're going to win this game for sure. If he sacks, I just take. I gotta defend this pawn, or it's not really even a sack. That's a free pawn. So now we're up a full piece. I gotta tell my partner no queen. Queen is actually fine now. This move is terrible. Well, now he can take the knight, so it's not as terrible as it used to be. Alright, I'm just gonna sack. We're gonna try to disconnect so we can take this knight for free. Alright, so we have a bunch of possibilities. I'm gonna remove this just in case he decides to give the queen. Telling him all fine, just live. He hung a rook for nothing, of course. He never took the free bishop. This is what I have to deal with. Alright. So let's just keep checking. My partner took a rook. Interesting. Alright, that's a free piece for us. Okay. There's a few possibilities here. Why not just take this? What am I even thinking about? That's a free pawn. Partner's trying hard to lose. Hopefully he does not succeed. I guess I just take this free knight. What we're thinking. Let's come back here. You see how hard partner's trying to lose? He's gonna succeed. Um, the problem with bughouse is, again, no matter how good I play, my partner can often find a way to screw it up. Like he can interpose 8 different ways. Wow. It's so hard in the random. It's so hard. It's like, again, for those who are watching this for the first time, if I have a partner on voice chat, I can tell them moves and they're not going to hang all their pieces. But when you're playing with a random pool, this is basically a 3-on-1 situation where I'm trying to win, my opponents are trying to beat me, and my partner is trying to lose. So it's so tough. Like I won so many pieces, and he walked into mate. Like he could have interposed the piece like 50 different ways, but instead he walked his king over and got mated. I don't think he knows how to drop pieces on the board. That's like the issue. It's so hard. And I'm in a rating slump like the past 6 months or so. Like usually I'm 2200, but I've been as low as like 1900 in the past month, which is ridiculous. It doesn't matter what, if I feed my partner pieces or moves, like it doesn't matter if he's just going to play terrible moves, which is what inevitably happens. Okay, I'm playing Jarl, so this is going to be a little bit tough. I'm going to try to get this knight out of my face. Yeah, let's just grab that. Normally f6 is a bad move. My bishop is here though, so I should be able to survive it. Alright, we're going to go after this weak square. It does have queen check, and just retreat the knight. I'm going to go ahead and shore up the defenses. Partner seems to be doing fine. Okay. What if we go after this guy? Okay, fair enough. What if... Where do we even go? Just knight out? Okay, I can take this. Is this okay for my partner? Maybe I shouldn't. We're going to go after this pawn. Okay, I can take this twice. God, queen mate's my partner. That's awkward. You don't have to give a queen. Oh, you just give a bishop. Oh, I guess a bishop was pretty bad for him too. Yeah, partner's getting demolished. Like, come on, dude. Alright. I'm completely safe. Sack anything to live. The problem is, like, I'm a slow typer and I'm a really fast talker. Like, I would be feeding my partner every move if we were on voice chat. Now we're up 10 seconds. This is the threat. Is he dead? So I'd like to play this move, trade off the queens, but I have to wait till my partner is not completely dead. This probably kills him with this. Gotta go for cheese, but there's just nothing here. Yeah, Jarl and Phil are for sure on a call together. But yeah, there's nothing I can do when I can't communicate with my partner. This whole game is about communication. Doesn't matter how good my moves are if I can't communicate with my partner. And one thing that I say repeatedly that no one believes, but I can't emphasize this enough. It doesn't matter if my partner is a 2000 or a 500. Like, if we can't communicate, it doesn't matter at all. The whole game is communication. Partner apparently resigned. I guess if I encounter him again, I have to block him. Yeah, over the board is a lot more fun. But you can't play over the board all the time, so we gotta play some online. What is going on here? If he takes the pawn, I'm gonna sack my bishop and get my queen out here. Otherwise, we play knight out. Oh, queen trade's on offer. Okay, defending this pawn. Gonna hop out here. Defend more. Now we come in. Right now he doesn't have diagonals, which is good for me. If he puts something here, I think I just take it. All right, so how do I want to deal with this? Just gonna come up here, try to undermine this knight eventually. If he comes here, I think we grab it. All right, let's just free pawn. Take those. Oh, let's just retreat. I'm gonna hop this knight in. In a castle. He could have played pawn at e7. That would have been bad for me, or knight at e7. Luckily, he didn't find that. Partner is safe. I'm gonna grab this. And try to get this knight out of my face. My king is fairly safe. And I'm attacking. Like that. And use our existing pieces. This bishop here doesn't matter. You want to play bishop check. Now I can take this. It threatens a knight mate. Trades are great. So bishop, pawn, knight, all good. He's losing a queen, that's fine. Telling him to go. Oh god, we're down time. Kind of unbelievable that we're down time. I've played so fast, but it's the nature of the animal. Okay. Yeah, again, this is a 3-on-1 situation. I've won so much, and my partner is finding a way to lose. Any pawn mates. Partner is going to continue to try to lose. Maybe we take this guy. It's so hard. Alright, that bishop's going to be useful. His best chance at... well, that doesn't work for him. Got him. His best chance was probably bishop check to try to deflect this bishop. Alright, back in the pool. Okay, defend this pawn at the center. That's a free pawn. We take those. We can just retreat. Do we want to retreat? Sure. So even though I've just won a ton of material, we see partner is being attacked. I'm going to sack here. Really? Now everything mates. Trades are great, but my partner's terrible. So we're probably going to have to go. Let's just push this pawn. Prevent his knight from coming in. Make him move. Okay. And come up here. Check. I think this is best. He's gonna push the pawn. I can take the knight, I guess. Maybe I just take, actually. I guess I just take. Our partner has 0 development, but at least he is not dead. It's more than I can usually say for my partners. I'm gonna take this guy. Partner is still trying to lose. Oh my god, that's like the worst move. He could have interposed like 50 things. Again, he's trying really hard to lose the game. It may not be possible for him to lose the game. I've won so many pieces. Unless he's probably going to play king over, which loses immediately. Okay. Knight check, he needs to take. Okay, that forced him to take the queen. Only legal move, which is helpful for us. Oh, I had checkmate? Uh-oh. I'll look at it afterwards. Terrapin, you want a partner? Looking for a partner. Oh, is this guy gonna find a way to lose? This rook file looks real scary. So, bishop mates him. I've made him one. Alright, let's go look for that mate you guys were talking about. Okay. Oh. Was this mate? Yeah, that's a double checkmate. Okay. Yeah, nice find, guys. I missed that one. Welcome in, Kate Hikes. So, still looking for a partner. I've been stuck in the random pool all night, even though someone asked me yesterday if he could partner me tonight. So far, we've lost 50 points. Basically, every session in the random pool, I'm going to lose 50 points. Every session with a partner on voice, I'm going to gain at least 50 points. Oh yeah, UPR, let's do it. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, we're going to tempo the queen. Throw in a little check. Tickle him a little bit. He should take with the D pawn. I don't think he will. Nope, no such luck. He just hung a pawn for nothing. Oh, that was not great for me. I didn't realize that he put a new knight here. That was a blunder on my part. Didn't lose a piece or anything, but it helped him develop. Oh, my partner has hung a queen for nothing. Not what you like to see. I'm telling him knight's good, so hope that king takes knight. There we go. All right. Really? That is a bit surprising. Hmm. Partner's probably dead because I just offered a queen trade here. But I'm trying to keep my initiative. Oh god. He didn't even need like another piece. Partner's made it at chess. Again, this is like every game is a 3-on-1 situation. You can see that I am playing incredibly. My partner is just trying to lose every game, literally every game. We're probably going to dip down to 1900, which, I mean, I played 5 years on the server without being under 2000. But there has been some deflation in the rating pool. Partner just hung a piece for nothing. That's why wouldn't he? This is an issue. This is a huge issue. Knight here loses a pawn. There it is. Oh, he didn't want the free pawn. That's helpful. I will take a free pawn of my own. Okay. Now we castle. This is free knight. Queen takes knight. Oh, he found it. Okay. He can interpose a pawn many places. This is a terrible, terrible move. It's so hard. It's so hard in the random pool. They're trying to lose. They really are. Like, there's no other explanation for these moves. They are trying to lose. Partner probably has mate with knight check. He's not going to find it. Knight at c2. I have to take with king, otherwise I mate it with the queen. With this smothered mate. Okay, he finally found the move. Queen. Oh my god, queen d1. He had mate. He had mate in two. Sad times. They're so bad. Like, how do you not see queen d1? Okay, he got it. So alright. I guess I'm gonna end the Zoom call. Stage of Silicon Valley. Never gonna show up. And I guess we can partner Yippee in what, like 5 minutes or so. Try to get this square for my knight. Partner has hung a bishop for nothing. So we have to play this whole game down a bishop. Oh, he can win the pawn. Knight takes e5. He should win the pawn at least. I hate having to play games like down a ton of pieces because my partner hangs them. It's so tilted. So partner's probably gonna get mated. Like G6 is super weak. And then players like this who love hanging their pieces, they never defend. They always just keep sacking and sacking and sacking and hope a miracle will happen. And then they get mated. Oh my god. He's trying so hard to get mated. He's trying so hard. Jesus. Like, look at this king. Okay. Yeah, EPR. Let's partner. Let me find you. Okay, I found you. Hello? Can you hear me? I haven't seen any audio from you yet. My Discord audio is working because I see the green circle. I still have not heard you yet.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Okay, I can hear you. I sent you a partnership offer.
Yeah. Uh,
I'll send it again.
Wait, let me try sending you one.
Yeah, you can send me a partnership. I'll try to keep sending it to you. You should be in /play to make this work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I briefly saw something from you, but not in enough time for me to. Okay, now we're partners.
Okay, I will just
All right,
send it.
all right. I'll do the first one, and then you can do subsequent matches. Just try your best. We'll
Okay.
probably lose this first game, but just try your best. We'll get easier ops after this. They might just resign anyway.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my partner has left.
Okay, yeah. So you can press the new 3-minute button. I'll just let you control the matches from now on.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing good. You can castle or yeah, that's fine. Knight takes knight. You could sack, I guess. Bishop takes pawn check, and then bishop at b3 after that. Your bishop at b3 check
Okay.
from far away. Okay. Now you could try new bishop at c4 is fine. If he takes, you just take it. Bishop takes bishop, and he has run out of bishops. Now you could castle, or you could retreat your bishop to d2.
Okay, let's.
Okay, if he moves his king, then watch your bishop. Okay, so maybe let me see.
Pawn on f5.
A pawn at f5. New pawn at f5 looks very good for you. So you're threatening pawn takes knight. If he takes your queen, you take with the rook that's far away on a1. Try to centralize it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, mouse slip. Sorry.
That's okay. Just take it back.
Yeah.
Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes f7. Pawn takes f7.
Yeah, yeah. I will just.
Good job.
Okay, good.
Get your king's bishop out. Perfect. You can get your other knight out. Knight f6, something like that. You could castle. And you want d6 at some point. I think d6 now. You have good development. Pin this knight, I guess. Either bishop g4 or pawn at h3. If he plays knight to d5, you can play knight takes knight and sack your queen.
Okay.
Hold on, put it. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Great move. You're winning a dude there. Queen trade okay for you? I should probably avoid it. I'll avoid it. Okay, you could try pawn at h3.
Yeah.
Queen takes bishop. Queen takes knight. Queen takes knight. And I'm gonna get you a queen. If pawn takes, okay, you have queen at g2. Don't mouse slip it.
No.
Great job.
Good one.
Great development. So just
Can
get
I
your other
try
knight.
knight g5 here?
Get your knight out defending that pawn. Right now your pawn is hanging. So knight c3.
Okay. No, I was thinking knight g5, but okay.
Okay, now you can sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check. And then after that, bishop at d5 check. Bishop at d5 check. And then pawn takes if knight takes bishop. Pawn takes. Pawn takes knight. And if his knight moves away, you're gonna have knight takes e5. Okay,
Okay.
just take his knight. Pawn takes knight. Hold queen. Queen is bad. You have knight takes pawn check. So first knight takes pawn check, and then d pawn takes c3. Oh, just wait. I'll get you a pawn. Pawn mates for you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Dan. Dan, no problem. I hope your show went well. If you want, you can move your queen to f3. Let's try queen f3.
We were up on time anyways.
Yeah, so now you should wait. Do not give the queen. The queen mates me.
Yeah.
You could you could play queen takes pawn on c3, or you could just wait for a pawn to mate him. But do not give the queen, because the queen mates me.
Yeah.
There's a
You
pawn.
could have taken a pawn.
Yeah, pawn check. Yeah, I just wanted to get my king safe first. Great job. I like bishop c5 here. Bishop c5 attacking knight. If knight
Okay.
takes knight, instead of taking back one, you just sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn. Check. Bishop takes pawn check, and then queen f6. Move your queen to f6 check. And then you have options. He's probably going to play queen f3. Oh, just wait. Hold on. Here's a bishop. Bishop at f2. Great job. Yeah, if he had played queen f3, then you could have played pawn takes knight or queen takes knight. And it basically there's
Okay.
basically a sack that like gets his king out, but you still have a crushing position. Thanks so much for the sub from Pugs the Fourth. Really appreciate it. With Prime. Hold queen. Queen is bad. You can just castle there.
Yeah.
You could do pawn takes pawn, I think.
Yeah.
And if
So
the knight moves, you're gonna have
3 pawn.
okay. Bishop takes knight. Okay, now watch out. He's double attacking your bishop. I think you retreat it to b3. Rook takes. Get your rook active. Good job. You can pin this knight, I guess. Yeah, looks good. Take his knight. Bishop takes knight. That's gonna help me potentially win a piece. I got a queen coming for you. So maybe get your king's bishop out to like e2, something like that. Bishop e2. And then you can castle. Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, knight takes knight. And then you want to plug the hole on g2. Like pawn at g2 is fine.
Yeah.
And then you can tempo the queen. You could play pawn takes pawn, or you could drop new pawns near the queen.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. I guess this is safest. I use take his bishop. Okay. That's
My
y-
knight was
yeah.
hanging.
That's okay. Knight takes bishop looks fine for you. Okay. Maybe bishop at f3. Don't worry about losing the knight. Okay. King to the right. Take with your e-pawn. You can take that. Your bishop covers. Drop more things near your king. You take the pawn.
I'm down on time.
Don't worry about it. You're doing fine. You just roll up moves. Any move is fine. Okay. Good job.
Good one.
Yeah, your king was safe the whole way. I probably should have moved faster on my board, but you did great. You could push one of your two center pawns. That's fine too. Watch out for d4. Maybe you could push d5, push your d pawn.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe pawn takes pawn. Looks pretty good for you. Now you're coming in on the light squares potentially. Great job.
Did he resign?
Yeah, they resigned. I don't know why. I mean, we were
Yeah.
winning, but we weren't won. You want to get your king's bishop out. Looks good.
Yeah.
Take it. Free stuff. You want to protect that pawn, so get your knight out. Knight c6. Bishop takes pawn. King straight back. Your king is fine.
Queen exchange is good.
I like knight f6 here. Get your knight out. Giving you an opportunity
Okay.
to develop. Okay. I like bishop at h5 here. New bishop at h5 because it attacks the queen. Also defends f7.
Yeah, I was.
You could just take that pawn. Bishop takes pawn. I'm not giving a queen. Rook takes. Rook takes knight. If he knight checks, you just slide to the left. f7 is a little bit vulnerable, so a knight is bad for you. I'm gonna try to hold a knight. Knight plus 2 pawns would mate you, but I'm not gonna give that. You can take that. King takes. Knight takes a knight. Knight takes a knight. Makes you very safe.
Yeah.
Now you're defending f7 more. I think you're safe, so I'm gonna start moving again.
Yeah.
Good job. You get your knight out. Knight f3. If he sacks, that's fine. Just take it. Free stuff. You want to defend that pawn, so I like knight c3 here. Straight back to f1. Rook takes knight. Go to the right. King g1. Okay, you can move that knight. Maybe knight d5. And jump into the center.
I came down.
You can take that pawn. Oh, you moved your knight. Okay, that's really scary. Straight down, straight down, straight down,
Oh,
straight down, straight down.
I'd already played it down.
Okay, knight takes knight, knight takes knight, knight takes knight. You're
Yeah.
e2. Okay, now you're safe. I'm gonna start moving again. Let me see. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll get this out. Okay, you have a funny move. I like pawn at g6. New pawn at g6.
Okay.
So if he takes with the h pawn, he can take his rook. And if he takes with the f pawn, he can throw in like a pawn check. So pawn check is good for you. And what do we want to do now? You could just push d3, push your d pawn to threaten like pawn at h6 next. Go after the dark squares. Okay, so he's trying to disconnect your bishop. You do have knight takes e5 now, though. Knight takes e5 looks good. And if he plays queen check, okay, he didn't. You have knight takes g6. Knight takes g6. And
Okay.
if pawn takes, you have rook takes rook, then rook takes queen. It's going to be quite good for you. Knight takes rook.
I was thinking 95. New knight.
You could try new knight at e5. That's fine too. Okay. You could maybe queen g4, or you could just check the diagonals.
Queen g4. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, queen takes d4. That's a free pawn. Okay, yeah, that looks fun. Um, you can sack a pawn if you want. Well, actually, what about bishop at f7? Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Um, okay. Let's see. Oh, they resigned. Okay. Or oh, you got him. Nice, nice mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had all your pieces developed. So that was awesome. Take it, free stuff. Defend the pawn. You want to get your other knight out, knight f6. Pawn takes pawn. That's a free pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Alright, so you can sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check. Okay, let's try, you could try knight at g3. New knight at g3. Rook takes rook.
Okay.
Okay, now,
You want the queen?
um, yeah, rook takes queen is good for you, I think. And if he takes your queen, you're totally fine. Knight takes knight. Knight takes h7. King takes knight. Queen takes knight. You can sack your queen, it's totally fine. Alright, now I want you to attack him. Um, um, maybe throw in a bishop check somewhere.
Okay.
Use a rook. You could put a rook at f1, maybe.
Okay.
I'll try to get you some more stuff.
Now I have a queen. Yeah, I think queen will mate it.
Great job. Thanks for the follow from Big Cake 42. Really appreciate it. Get your bishop out. Yep. Take it. Free stuff. Defend the pawn.
Keeps doing the same thing.
Yeah, just keep defending the pawn. Okay, now hold on. Um, I think just knight f6. Just move your knight out. Don't worry about your knight. Straight back to f8. King f8. Okay, put a bishop on h5. New bishop on h5 to attack the queen and the knight.
What is your opponent writing in the chat?
It says we do not play a typical game. You could take the queen. Knight takes queen.
Yeah. I don't know what that meant. So
I don't know either. Knight takes knight. Knight takes knight defends f7. And your bishop defends e7. So you should be safe. Alright, you could just put a new bishop like at e8 maybe to defend your knight. New bishop at e8. Bishop takes bishop. Rook takes knight. Bishop takes bishop. Knight check on g2. You could either pawn check him or you could defend more with like bishop at f7.
The
If
pawn
you
check will
want to
be a
attack,
free pawn.
but pawn at e2 is good to attack. Bishop at f7 is good for defense.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You could just retreat your knight to f4, knight f4. You pawn check first, and then rook takes rook. Got myself in a little bit of a pickle here. It looks like you're winning now. So you have rook takes rook next move.
yeah.
I need to figure
Yes.
out how to live over here. I may need to give a queen. So apologies about that.
Yeah.
Okay, you have rook to g1. Great job.
Oh, one.
Yeah, I was able to avoid the queen by counterattacking, luckily. That rook was very helpful. So get your pieces out. Yep, looks good. So you could castle, or yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Very nice. Getting your bishop active. There, I think you should have sacked your queen with knight takes knight. But you're still doing okay. Hey, chicken. Welcome in. Give a shout out to chicken. Um, yeah, this is the problem. Um, I think you played just queen takes pawn. Queen takes pawn, then knight takes. Knight takes knight.
Knight takes.
Knight takes knight. And at least you're safe. You try pawn at e2. Do pawn at e2.
Yeah.
He just take his rook. Then new knight at f3. You just grab the queen.
Yeah.
Great job. I like d4 here. Okay, that's fine. Trades are good. If he plays knight g4, you castle. Okay, can you just take his knight? Bishop takes knight.
Yeah.
You can take the bishop. Okay, I like rook f1. And that's a free pawn on e5.
Yeah.
You could play bishop takes pawn check. And you could drop a knight on d5 check.
Yeah.
And maybe move your knight back to c4. Knight c4 check. The one that's on e5.
Yeah.
You could pawn check. Just drop a pawn check. It's fine if you lose material there. Okay. You're real close to mate in there. I think at the end you probably had new queen at a5, and then rook takes whatever interposes,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
you can
did.
like push the pawn, something like that. The key was to just keep initiative at the end there.
Yeah.
Maybe queen f6. I'm not sure what to do in this opening, but just find something cool. Queen f6 seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Queen takes pawn check. Then you're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Um,
Yeah.
so hold on. Let's think about this. I think you can actually play. You could play queen f1 check and then knight at f2. Let's try that. Let's try queen f1 check, then knight at f2, knight takes queen. At least you're safe.
Okay.
You might not even see that bishops move backwards. Oh, he saw it. Okay, knight check on
No, no, you did.
f2. Knight takes queen. He's probably going to take c7. You can move to the right. Yeah, take the queen. If knight check, you move to the right. And now you can pawn check, and then pawn takes knight. Yeah, grab the free knight. If he pawn checks you, you could just slide your king to the left to e8, and your knight guards d8.
Yeah.
Queen takes rook. So now you have a crushing position. You're threatening queen takes bishop,
Yeah.
and you also could just get your undeveloped knight out, so your rook guards the back rank. Queen takes bishop, free bishop. So you could just play queen takes g2 here. Queen takes g2, threatening knight e3 to mate in 2 there. Anyway, great job.
Yeah.
Straight down.
Yeah.
Get your knight out, knight f6. Is it your move? You could try pawn at h6 or rook at g6. You could play rook takes knight. Now, you could just put a pawn on h6, I guess. Queen takes. I'll hold queen. Pawn takes pawn. Queen takes g6.
Can I give a queen?
Uh, you can. Yeah, I think knight at e5 is a good move for you. New knight at e5. A rook mates you, but I'm going to hold a rook, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get that pawn out.
Okay, so you could put a bishop on e6. New bishop on e6. And bishop takes f7. Then you're safe forever. Maybe knight takes bishop. Or sorry, knight takes knight. You could do bishop takes bishop. Oh, that's a little dangerous. You could go to the right, king to the right. I'll try to hold material. Bishop takes. Okay, I think you're safe. So I'm gonna go. Great job.
Oh, you had a met because of the queen.
Yeah, near the end of the game, because you had like a million pieces in hand, your priority probably should have been dropping new pieces on the board. But he made a lot of threats. Okay, sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check. Bishop takes pawn check. And then knight takes e5. And then you can push your d pawn to d4. Push your d pawn to d4 to cut off his bishop. Alright, now I like pawn at h6. New pawn at h6. And you have much better development than he does. Pawn takes pawn.
Yeah.
New bishop at h7. Or sorry, at h6. New bishop at h6. And then a pawn will mate for you. So you can wait for a pawn. We're up time. Don't move.
Yeah.
There's a pawn. You have mate. Good job.
Yeah.
Pawn takes pawn is fine now. I like bishop to c5.
Yeah.
Okay, I like queen f6 here. Queen f6. Um, put a pawn on f4. New pawn on f4. You're trying to make the bishop move away. Because if the bishop moves away,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden you have some free pieces there. So if knight takes knight, you have pawn takes bishop.
Yeah.
Queen takes bishop. Queen takes e4, the free pawn. You could either retreat the queen to e7 or to g6. I think e7 is a little safer.
E7 is yeah.
Now you have like queen f6. I like moving your knight to e5 to tempo that bishop,
Mhm.
and you can save your other pieces for later. Okay. Um, maybe push your d pawn like to d6. You can put a new pawn in at c6.
Yeah.
You could play bishop takes knight. Um, maybe, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're crushing over there. Great job.
Good.
Yeah, at the end you could have castled or grabbed the rook file. You had a lot of options.
Yeah.
Hey, Static. Oh, Static, were you one of our opponents? GG's. Static, if you want to partner sometime, let me know. This is hanging, but people rarely take this. Let me get the rook file. Let's prioritize castling though.
My opponent is disconnected.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, that's adventurous. Hmm. You could try new bishop at h4, or new bishop at b3. Or you could push your h
Yeah,
pawn.
I was thinking B3.
Yeah, that's fine. Good move. Yeah, you could take that. You could trade those bishops if you want. Let's do just bishop takes h6. Bishop takes h6.
Yeah, I
Just
was thinking about
because
that.
I can win it back like immediately. So let's see. Maybe
Knight f4. No, that's just free.
um I mean it's not free. It's an okay move. Um
Let's see.
yeah, I like that
Let's
move.
try and
That
get.
looks good. Yeah, because maybe the queen will undefend e6 eventually.
Yeah.
You could just play knight takes rook. And if queen takes, you have bishop takes e6. If king
Yeah.
takes, then his life is going to be sad. Bishop takes pawn. If he interposes, maybe just knight at f6. New knight at f6. And you have queen at h. Yeah, perfect. That's mate. Yes, develop your knights and bishops. You're doing great. Just keep getting your knights and bishops out. Push your e-pawn, push e6. Push e6 in case he sacks. Take it. King takes the knight. He has a knight, but I won't give very much.
Yeah.
King to the right. King to the right. You'll be fine. I'll keep you alive. Okay. Let's put a bishop at g6. New bishop at g6. Pawn takes pawn.
Yeah.
All right. H pawn takes. H pawn takes the knight. Now you have some running room. You can move your king to the left, and you'll be just fine. Queen takes bishop. Looks good. Um, okay. Maybe new knight at h4, and you can start attacking. New knight at h4. All right. Knight takes g2. Check. All right, and then you could play g pawn takes the bishop. Don't worry about your knight.
Yeah.
And maybe queen g7, something like that. And then knight at h4. I think you have a pretty good attack there. Looks like a knight or a queen is
Yeah.
going to mate for you. So great job. I like your development. Looks good. You do knight takes knight.
Yeah.
You could trade the bishops. Bishop takes bishop. And if you take, let's just put a pawn on f7 or a bishop on f7. Put something on f7. Maybe a bishop. Okay, I might give a queen here. I think you're fine. I'm just going to give the queen.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Knight to f7 is mate. Great job.
Yeah.
You have bishop at h4 check. Bishop at h4 check.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take g5. Hold on. Here's another bishop. Bishop at h4 check. Then you can take g5 for free.
I have
Great job.
good one.
Great move. He could trade the bishops. Then, yeah, looks good. Oh, that's a little scary. You gotta watch out for e6. Okay, that is not so scary. You could just retreat your knight, or you could go to h5 with it. You have options. You could play knight z4. Maybe pawn at b2. Oh, that's a good move too. I like that. Okay, push your e-pawn up one. And you make your king safer. Okay, maybe you could put a new knight at d3 or something like that, or you could put a pawn at c2. You don't need to worry about his queen. You could just start attacking him a bunch. I'll try to get you some material. Nice move.
Oh,
Oh, actually, maybe queen could take that, but he didn't see it.
that was free. Yeah.
So you could try. Hmm. Well, let's think about this actually. Um, Here's the queen. You could put a queen at e2. New queen at e2. Okay. You could pawn or bishop check. Probably good. Uh, hmm. Maybe just knight takes b4. What? Yeah, actually, just push your a pawn, a5. Push a5, a5. All right. Let's take this. Maybe knight takes rook. Oh, that's a good move too. I like it. That's an even better move. Now you have rook takes
No, the
rook.
bishop is there too.
Yeah. That's great. You have rook takes rook now. Oh, that's yeah, that's good too. I guess either one may.
Yeah.
Good job. Free stuff. Oh, you can take that. Queen takes knight. Oh, okay. Knight f6.
Oh,
Yeah, when they haven't moved their d pawn yet, then the knight is hanging. But that's okay. You
I could see
still,
it.
yeah, you're still winning, so it's fine. Um, Here you could either play queen e7 for defense or knight d4 for attack.
Yeah, I was thinking might be first.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, oops, my guy went. I didn't even see he went. I go here. All right. Now I like queen to e7, and eventually when I push your d pawn, you
Yeah.
can push d6. Knight takes knight is fine. And if pawn takes knight, you're gonna have queen takes knight. Queen takes knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his queen is blocking that pawn from pushing, which is fun.
Oh, that's so.
That's a nice move. I like it. Now you could just put a rook in, maybe rook at f4. Bishop takes knight. Okay. Yeah, that's not as good because you'd rather develop your undeveloped things, but it's okay. Uh, Rook takes queen. Maybe pawn at e2. New pawn at e2. Make his rook move away. Now you could put a rook at d1 maybe. You have like a bunch of mates, but rook at d1 wins more
Yeah.
pieces. It's hard for him to defend. Good job.
Okay.
Nice development. Looking good. Hold on, you can wait for pawn. I'll get you a pawn for d4.
Yeah.
There's a pawn. Put it on d4. Pawn takes knight.
He gave two pieces.
Yeah, that was awfully nice of him. You can do knight takes knight. Hmm. It looks like a knight mates for you actually. So hold on. Here's a knight.
Yeah.
You could play rook at g1. Your rook at g1,
Yeah.
and then knight at f2. Good job. Take it. Free stuff. Straight down. Got that left square. You could just okay. Um, that's fine. I think it was a little better to play a pawn at f7 first. Let's put a pawn at f7 so he can't get in there. All right, now you should be safe. Let's see. I like bishop at h5. New bishop at h5 because you're
Yeah.
attacking and defending. You can take the bishop, or actually pawn it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. Um, here's a knight for
Yeah. I was going to put a pawn
knight
at
for
d4.
d4. Knight
Yeah.
for d4. You could trade those knights and then tempo him. C2 looks free. You could just take that bishop. Knight takes bishop. Maybe bishop at f4. Bishop at f4 looks fine. So I think you take the bishop. Bishop takes bishop.
Ah, okay.
And then a knight is good for you. Here's a knight. Knight check, take queen.
Yeah.
Here's a queen. Nice move. Good job.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have a last couple of games.
Okay,
Then I
sounds
have
good.
to go.
Thank you so much for partnering and saving me from the random pool.
Yeah. Our ratings do not increase, but when we play together.
What was that?
I said our ratings do not increase much. We always get lower rated players.
Yeah, that's okay. It's some fun games. So you have to watch out for
Oh
e5. He wants
wow.
to play queen takes e5.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the move.
Yeah.
And then I like just push g6 to... Okay, this is fun too. Okay, maybe put a new pawn on h6 as you want to prevent him from coming in.
Yeah.
You can take the queen. That's a free queen. Great job.
Yeah.
Do you want to... Okay, that's fine. Maybe... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Move your queen to c3. Or, sorry, knight c3. Knight c3. Knight c3 check.
Yeah.
This should win a queen for you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh. Okay. One more game.
Okay. Just get your other knight out. Knight f3. Take with your d pawn. D pawn takes bishop. Alright, now bishop takes pawn check. And then queen to d5. Queen d5 check. Then you're gonna win a knight there.
Yeah.
Queen takes e4, free knight. And now you've undermined his king position.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a queen. You can try knight takes pawn check. Oh, that's a good move too. I like it. Um, okay. Maybe just queen takes e5. Queen takes the free pawn on e5. If queen takes queen, you have knight takes, and you have a good position.
Okay. Yeah.
Knight takes queen. You should have mate there. Oh,
I only have pawns and
maybe you
bishop,
need a
so
rook. I'm not sure. It looks like a pretty good position though, and I can get
yeah.
you more material. Um, so just wait a bit. Let me see what I can get you. We're up some time. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get you a queen. Oh, okay. Here's a queen. You should be able to mate
You
with
got
that.
a queen. Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
Was that the last one?
Okay. Yes, yes, I should go now.
Okay, thank you so much for partnering. Really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great night. You played awesome.
Yes, thank you so much.
So GG's to my partner. Played awesome. Does anyone else want to partner? If so, please let me know. Let's see who we have watching. The PKR is lurking. Yeah, if anyone else wants to partner, let me know. Maybe I'll play a couple games in the random pool, but not too many. Oh, partner just hung a rook for nothing. Not a fan of that. Did he just hang a queen for nothing too? Wow. Partner's trying really hard to lose. Trades are great. Alright, we should have him here. How do I have him? Maybe I just take this. Okay. It would be really sad if I lost this game. Try this. Partner trying really hard to hang a piece every move. But we still got the win. Hey to NZ Worldwide. I covered NZ Worldwide is playing in Bughouse World Championship. I did some commentary on his match a couple days ago. You can check my VODs to see that one. And Philosophical 2 comes in the chat a lot. Alright, we'll go back in the pool. Hey, meet receipt. Meet receipt. Do you want a partner? The random pool is rough. Meet receipt. You were beating up my partner. My partner seemed like he gave a free rook and a free queen. I was not pleased. Oh, can't voice. Yeah, never mind. Alright. Maybe this will be the last game then. See how it goes. Partner hung a pawn for nothing. Okay. Oh, partner won a dude. That is nice. I feel like he's about to lose a dude though. Queen d8. Yeah, I think my partner's about to lose like a whole bunch of pieces, unfortunately. Yeah, my position is not great. Yeah, I don't think he knows how to play chess. I think we take this. Uh, oh, we traded queens. Okay. That's unfortunate. We can probably make it work though. is kind of rough. I might be mated here. Let's hope not. Partner is trying his best to lose a lot of pieces. Oh no, he didn't take the free dude. Sad times. Is this tough? God, that's his king. This is what happens when you don't take free pieces. Yeah, partner's dead. I should not have given that. God, it's brutal. It's so hard 3-on-1. How do I win 3-on-1? It's just impossible. Like, Jesus, this guy, like he missed like 3 free pieces. His king was getting attacked the whole game. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's brutal. This game, it's just so fun when you have a partner you can communicate with. And it's such a horrible game when you have a partner who's trying to lose. This is a brutal move. I guess I have bishop in. Maybe. To pin it. Not if he puts a new bishop in. Yeah, this is just dead loss for me. I have to lose a queen. And partner, of course. Defend. 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 Oh my god. He's already dead. I don't know how G3 happened. Defend. Defend. B takes knight. Bishop takes knight. Okay, he found it. That's good. All right. His position is so hard to defend. They play it so risky all the time. Defend. Defend. Like I'm just baffled by all these moves. They're so weird. He's already dead. I hate it. I think this just kills him. I'm baffled why my guy's not moving though. Maybe my guy's trying to lose. Yeah, that's game over. I have to try to win on my board, as he's dead. I'm probably dead here. I'm definitely dead here. Everything mates. Three on one every game. They're so bad. Like, I don't understand how anyone could be this bad at the game. Like, my first day playing chess, I would not have played moves this bad. I just don't get it. Like, I'm trying to have empathy, but I don't understand. Like, the only explanation is that they're trying to lose. So bad. All right. Okay, he's going for this. I guess I trade the queens. Partner looks like he's attacking. This may actually work out. All right. We are currently dominated. Hmm. I guess that's true. All right, partner's attacking. I think that queen was good for him. Partner should have enough to mate in an ideal world. But he might just hang his queen for nothing. That's what they like to do. Partner trying really hard not to checkmate. I think he can just retreat his knight. Okay, retreats his queen for safety, that's fine. Alright. He just hung this pawn. Luckily his opponent did not take it. Alright, I guess I'm trading queens. We have knight check, also knight takes pawn. Also maybe this. Knight d4 could be good. Oh, and partner's trying to mate himself. Oh, nice. I don't think he was dead. He had this with the threat of knight f3 afterwards. So basically, I promote. He can put a blocker in, knight check, rook takes, takes. I mean, it's not trivial. I guess he figured I was getting a queen, something like that. And his partner wasted the queen, so the queen was never gonna come to mate my guy, my partner. I don't know. It's a weird resignation. This is gonna be a 3-on-1 situation. My partner is rated 200, so that means he's gonna hang all of his pieces. Already hung a pawn. Now he has traded queens, which means I have to stop this sack. He's gonna hang this pawn. Did he ask me if queens were okay? Nope, of course not. He hung a pawn. He's gonna hang this bishop. Oh, he checked. Always check. Might be mate. This is a free pawn. Don't think he's going to take that, but one can hope. This is not great for me. Still a free pawn. Notice the partner never takes things. Okay, got very lucky there. Full partner, no queen. We'll see if he listens. Okay. Great job, partner. Baffled by what my partner's waiting for. Always a mystery. Oh, this might be a bad move. Try this. Partner won. How did he win? Oh, I guess he took a queen and they resigned. What even happened over there? Oh yeah, he won a queen and they resigned. That wasn't really resignable. But okay, we'll take it. Oh no, that mates him. Oh, okay. We got very lucky there. Queen at E1 was mate. Oh, I like this. Attacks and defends. Oh, that's an awful move. It just hangs a piece for nothing. Hangs another piece for nothing. Oh god. He's made life very difficult. Telling him to stall because he's either gonna lose a ton of pieces or he's gonna mate himself immediately. We're up a ton of time. I can win this chess game easily, in fact. Shoot. Better defend. Alright, I think I'm gonna end here because the random pool is just so tilting. So let's find someone to raid. We're gonna check the chess category, see what's up. Anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. Let's see who's streaming. Mannered Monkey is on. We haven't raided him in a while, so that's a possibility. I'm not even sure if he accepts raids, so let's see if it's possible to raid Mannered Monkey. If it is, then we'll go with that. Otherwise, we'll make alternative plans. Okay, yeah, it worked. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you to YippieArk for saving me from the random pool. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Hope to see you all then. We also have some Bughouse World Championship matches coming up that I'm going to commentate on Friday. At 3 p.m. Eastern, we have Ibrat and Barris versus Ferrari Fan and Lock and Key. On Saturday at noon, we have Reza CZ and Zidibu versus Manusa and Zoraz 4. And that's all scheduled for now, but there's maybe 3 more teams besides that need to schedule their matches by the end of the weekend. So hopefully there'll be more to watch. Anyway, have a great night, everyone. Bye, guys.